Welcome to World. We connect people, developing innovative technologies to connect people, create opportunities, and improve overall quality of life. Today, I'm going to show you how to get free unlimited talk, text, and data worldwide with no roaming charges or hidden fees. How to get a brand new phone every year for free for the rest of your life. And how to get the latest cutting-edge wearable technology free every year for the rest of your life as well. So let's get started. Now, what if you could earn money every time someone connects to the internet, makes a phone call, or uses a smartphone? Now ask yourself these two simple questions. Actually, I could ask you three. Do you own a phone? I don't ask that third question generally because we know the answer is yes. How many people do you know use a smartphone every single day? 4 billion people connected to the internet via a mobile device. That is where the industry has been rapidly heading, away from computers, away from laptops, even iPads, and down to the phone, because that's where people are living. We all know that mobile phones are intrinsic into our lives. They're everywhere all the time. So how many of them use a smartphone, your friends? For connectivity, that is. Well, 9 of 10 users have bought a smartphone mainly to stay connected to the internet. The global connectivity market is exceeding $300 billion per year in sales. There's a true game changer in wireless technology. This is the world smartphone, the SpacePhone. They introduced the first smartphone with this new breakthrough concept: stay connected, stay constantly connected to the internet worldwide. You get access to hundreds of 4G, 3G, and Wi-Fi networks worldwide and stay connected. Usually, phones only connect to a single network's tower. That's standard. You've got a phone plan right now, you pay one mobile operator, and you get the radius call area that they provide. Anything outside of that area is roaming charges, long-distance charges, and fees, as we all know. And you usually have to have a contract, 1-2 years. With the Stay Connected phone, you can access the best available network via 4G, 3G, or Wi-Fi, so you can connect to more networks and get faster speeds in more places. Keep that in mind. Instead of just one network, which you're accustomed to doing, you get access to hundreds and thousands of them worldwide. A completely new concept, and it gets even bolder than that. This is a high-quality, world-class phone. It uses MCell 5G technology to access 3G, 4G, and LTE signals, and I'll get into that a little more after this. It's a 64-bit quad-core CPU. It's fast. You get 32 gigs of storage, plus another 256 gigabytes of storage space, cloud, for free. So you will never run out of places to store your videos and your images. Like most phones, you're going to have to pay for additional storage slots and cards. Not anymore. It has extended battery duration, and has a 13 megapixel rear camera duotone flash and a 5 megapixel selfie camera LED flash for your selfies, and it's 5-inch screen. And this is eSIM included. What that is there's a dual SIM card that comes in this phone. One of the cards is for talk and text, and the other one is for data. You get access to 50 gigabytes of data per month use. You literally buy the phone, turn it on, you start making calls if you're near an internet signal at all. And it is an Android-based phone, so yes, you can upload and download and do anything you would do with a normal phone. Full video camera capable, and you can upload any app from the Google Play Store. Now I want you to think outside of the box, if that wasn't outside of the box already. Thanks to an inclusive idea from Fabio Galdi, World has created a new approach to worldwide mobile connectivity that introduces a substantial change to the concept of mobile networks. Welcome to MCell technology. This is made possible with a microcell that provides a 4G signal on an unlicensed spectrum at 5 gigahertz, frequently used by Wi-Fi, without requiring any spectrum license. So 5 gigahertz is not only low emissions, it's also up to 4 times faster than a 4G signal that you're used to, providing clearer call quality, and it is more private. So this little black MCell tower that you're looking at on the screen is the MCell station, called the Space Station. And you just plug it in to any internet modem or router. So say goodbye to phone bills and hello to free unlimited talk, text, and data worldwide. That's unlimited. when used with our exclusive MCell-enabled cutting-edge smartphone that we just discussed. So by installing thousands of these personal microcells across the globe, which this company has done through independent mobile operators like myself and many others, and developing strategic partnerships with over 200 mobile networks, World is building an independent mobile network that provides a direct 4G high-speed connection from your MCell-enabled device, the smartphone we previously talked about. So just visualize this. Instead of one single tower that you're accessing and paying one mobile operator a bill each month for limited service and then hidden fees if you're outside their area, this breaks that paradigm, completely shatters it, and says we'll have thousands and millions of microcells around the world, and you can call anywhere, anytime, unlimited, and there is no roaming charges or hidden fees. A completely new concept in mobile connectivity that is absolutely exploding. Now, you invest in your network. What does that mean? Well, when you purchase a product, just owning the product, you are going to get paid. Doesn't matter if you want to refer this business or mention this to anyone. You are going to be compensated whether you like it or not, because you are helping the network expand by being a customer. By even having one of those black MCell stations we talked a minute or two ago, you are creating what is called offload. And it allows this company to kick back funds to you because you're an owner of this mini tower in your home, just plugged into your modem. Just because you have it on, plugged in, you are going to get 30% of the cost of that unit per year, minimum. And that'll grow sometimes to 60%. So if you go ask an investment advisor or anyone where you could get a 30% return on something guaranteed, they probably just laugh at you because it's not possible. But it is with this, because it's guaranteed to be never less than that for everyone who owns one of these space stations. Here is another concept, the Space Station Mini, that takes connectivity to another level again. So when you're away from that black signal station we just spoke about, this Space Station Mini acts as that MCell station for you when you're on the go. So you can call anywhere in the world, anytime, anywhere, with as much data as you want, and talk and text as you want, just because you have this device. And you will get reception on this when your current provider will not give you reception. So what you'll find is an increased ability to stay connected, because its ability to access multiple networks instead of just yours that you're paying for, it breaks that paradigm of just having a single provider. You get access to them all because you own this. It's a brilliant idea. This is a 4G LTE MCell MiFi router, just like the black signal station, but portable. It is eSIM optional. What that means is you can have an eSIM card, exactly like the one that's in the phone, installed into this if for some reason you wanted additional data. It's just an option that is provided. It is not necessary, but you can have it if you choose. It is also a power bank. Have you ever been outside and then realized, oh, I have no power left in my phone? That won't be an issue anymore. This will actually charge your phone. You can plug it in and charge your phone to it. And it has an Ethernet port. If you want to connect it directly to a modem, you can, but it is not necessary. It will let you talk full on for 8 hours solid. And it has 100 hours of standby time. So who's behind this company? Let's get behind who started it and why this is such a brilliant idea and why it's such a solid company. Fabio Galdi is the president and CEO of World, and founded it 5 years ago. In 1994, he founded the second largest internet service provider in Italy and the fifth largest in Europe. He was one of the first people to release a touchscreen LCD computer. Now this next gentleman I'm going to introduce you to should get your attention as well. His name is Antonio De Rosa. He was the lead designer for the Apple Watch. He is now the Senior Vice President of Marketing Communications of World, and he also was the designer of the iPhone 6 and created the design mock-up for the iPhone 7. So this guy is a heavy hitter, and he left Apple and he's working directly with this company, World. So the plans are massive. The intellectual property of these individuals and the intelligence of the people behind the company have the vision to take this company to achieve exactly what they've set out to do. And you have an opportunity here to participate in this massive vision. In only 4 years, World has achieved many successes in the information technology industry, has numerous awards, and has all the credibility to allow it to scale as fast as it wants. It has offices in all over the world: Miami, India, Russia, Brazil, Dubai, Turkey, and it will be opening 3 to 5 more worldwide over the next 3 years. It is a publicly listed, full SEC reporting company. It deals in the most cutting-edge, innovative technologies you can imagine, not only with phones, portable signal stations, wearable computers. It is also into one of the largest industries in the world behind phones and growing fast, and that's wearable technology. It created a product called Helo, the Health and Lifestyle Oracle. It is a game changer in healthcare. It does much more than just monitor your heart rate and how many steps you take for the fitness buffs out there. It takes things to a completely new level. It is the most advanced wearable technology on the market by far. It has sensors that will track your emotions, fatigue, sleep quality, exercise, blood pressure, heart rate, and ECG. You can improve your health because remember, we're around computers and we have all these harmful effects around us all the time, and we want to offset what they're doing to our aging and our ability to ward off disease and illness. It has an hypoallergenic silicon band that contains Himalayan salts with 99% pure germanium stones. Germanium is a naturally occurring semiconductor, number 32 in the periodic table of elements. It is also a natural antioxidant. Himalayan salt predominantly consists of sodium chloride and contains the same 84 minerals and elements found in the human body. This is rechargeable, and they can be repurchased to recharge these Himalayan salts and plates. The positive gap. When a negative ion replaces a positive ion, it creates a positive gap. This gap helps the body maintain its balance, relaxing muscles and reducing pain. That's exactly what this Helo is doing while it's on your wrist. This is a fascinating feature. If you have a serious issue or someone you love is wearing this and you're monitoring their health or their issues, there's what's called a panic button on this. Or, for example, someone's being abducted or they're out in the wilderness hiking and they run into some sort of emergency or they're alone and stranded. They just press this panic button and it will GPS locate the person immediately. It will send a phone call to whoever you've set up in the app for it to call, and it will also send an SMS message. I mean, how brilliant is that? It's just a really great feature. And these are all well-known effects as far as the salts and the plates that you can go research on your own. These are proven, medically verifiable effects. Now you can monitor the progress of everything you do, from your fitness to all your vitals, and you can see complete updates on every area of your health and even provide it to your doctor. This app is installable on any phone, not only the SpacePhone that World creates. It can be done on an iPhone or any Android device via the Google Play Store or the iTunes Store. It is a gem with a secret. Just a brilliant idea is health on your wrist as opposed to just fitness. It does so much more. It is a unique mix. For the first time, you get to enjoy a unique product that combines the most modern health and disease prediction with the well-documented effect of stones and minerals. Now, the Helo Wristband sells for only $249. If you've looked around in the market at the other standard fitness-based bands, you will see their price ranges, and that is extremely fair for the range of services and what this product will actually do. Here's the SpacePhone 5GS. This is the M-Cell powered device that we talked about in detail earlier. It is only $449. That also allows you to do texts worldwide in over 50 languages. So just think about that for a second. You can send a text to someone in another country in another language. They will receive the text in their language, read it, respond in their language, press send. You will get it back into your language. Name another phone that does that. That's what makes this phone such an amazing tool. It bridges the communication gap worldwide. The Station Master Pack. This is what you want to get the M-Cell device. The space station, the black tower you see there, and we talked about earlier, that lets you connect to your modem and call unlimited anywhere in the world with unlimited data. You also get 1 month of the Fidelity membership, which I'll talk about in the next slide. You also get another 256 gigabytes of storage just because you purchased this, plus the 256 on the phone. So for all intents and purposes, you're not going to run out of storage space for your videos or photos anytime soon. You also get 2 months of SpaceMeet. That is a full-blown webinar platform. You get 50 attendee meeting for 2 months for free. And this product is only $499 one time. This is the Fidelity membership. You get national calls and international calls through the M-Cell devices. That's the black signal station we just talked about, or the white Space Station Mini, the portable one we talked about earlier. You get additional high-speed data via 3G, 4G, and LTE-U M-Cell signals, because when you're away from either the mobile tower or the black station, you're going to want to make calls, of course. Well, now you get access to multiple mobile operators and an additional 50 gigs of data, even when you're away from those stations. Name me a plan that will give you 50 gigs of data for $50 a month. You get additional storage, and you get the messages live translations. This is in up to 50 different languages you can text to and from, and it'll be sent and received into whoever language is receiving and sending it. And you get a 1,000-seat webinar room. Now, this is just thrown in. For those of you who do webinars, you will be thankful for this alone, because that's a $500 a month bill with virtually every other competitor on the market. That's just thrown in with this, and it's only $49 a month for that. Now, one other thing you should keep in mind, if you decide to stay a customer for a year, this is not a contract. Everything is done monthly. You can choose to do it for 1 month and stop. Now, if you continue, this company will give you a brand new phone at the end of the year just for being a customer. That means the latest, newest, most updated version. So imagine that. Not only do you have a plan that will shatter any other plan on the market, you also never have to pay for a phone again just because you're a customer. Now here's the freedom to connect Fidelity membership mobile and Helo plan. Remember I talked earlier about the Helo. It has little salt plates and other germanium things that they are actually renewable. You want to replace those over time. And this includes all of those updates. They just send them to you, and it's $69 a month. So instead of $49 just for the mobile plan, if you buy the phone and you're using the services, you can get the phone and the Helo plan, which means it's going to update all those healthful features of the Helo for you for a full year. But keep this in mind. If you stay a customer for 1 year at $69 a month on the Fidelity plan for the phone and the Helo plan for the salts and the plates, you get a free Helo and a free phone every year for life. I would consider that pretty fair, wouldn't you? This company is experiencing unstoppable growth. It is ranked as the world's fastest growing technology company in the direct selling industry. There are over 700,000 people. It's open in India and Thailand, and it's exploding as soon as it goes into those countries. Did over $150 million last year alone. This company has a 4 ways compensation plan. I won't get into all 14, 15 ways you get paid. I'll cover just a few. So those of you who are interested in the business side of this, keep in mind, it is not a requirement. You can purchase these products. They are not more expensive or less expensive for anyone. It's the same price for everyone. So there's no artificial discount or inflated price. You pay, we all pay the same. They have paid out over $100 million in commissions. And when you make your sales, you get 10%. Pretty simple. You make a sale, you get 10% of all the sales that you personally sell. And when you build your teams, this is a 2x2 system, meaning it's dual team. It doesn't get much easier than that. You find 2 who get 2, and that is the mantra of this business. When you find 2 and you help them get 2, you get up to 20% of your entire team's volume. That works out to a substantial income. There's a team residual bonus. Every time someone renews the Fidelity plan or the Helo plan I talked about earlier, $49 or $69 a month, you get paid. So as the network grows, which is your network, it is a mobile network that this company is building, global, you get compensated every time someone renews their phone bill. Now imagine that. You are now being paid like a mobile operator. Every time a phone bill is paid, you receive a check. And you have a company revenue share, which we talked about earlier. Just because you own the MCell station, you are going to be compensated at about 30% of the value of the station itself. So just by being a customer, the product you buy will pay for itself. So how many people do you know who use a smartphone every day? We asked this earlier, but I remind you so you can reflect on it. I would suggest to you that you would have a harder time identifying someone who does not use a smartphone. The market is as large as it possibly can be. And the mobile wearable technology market, where people are connected to the internet via their wearable device, that industry is projected to overtake the growth of the phone market, which we've experienced explosive growth. So by 2020, it's expected to be over $35 billion a year just in wearable technology. So we're talking about two of the largest industries in the world that you can participate in. The opportunity is all about being at the right place at the right time. We've all heard that, but how many times do you honestly feel like you are? You're watching this right now, you are. I assure you this isn't hype. Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Mark Zuckerberg, every time they started and when they launched their businesses, no one could foresee what was coming from them. No one could see the outcome of that. And many people bailed on Steve Jobs when he was first launching his product and getting people help him to build it. He had one employee who did some work for him, and he said, I'll give you some shares for it because I don't have any money right now. And the guy said, I guess so, and did some work, but a week's work. And he just wanted to get paid. So he decided to sell those shares to anyone who would buy them because, they were working out of their garage. And so what's this company going to be worth? So he goes, no, I'll just sell it. So someone was willing to give him $800 for it. He figured that's about what I worked for, about a week. It's worth about $800. He sold it. You know what those shares are worth today? $29 million. So some people can't see opportunity. And in that case, it was probably harder to see. So I'll cut the guy some slack. But right here, there is no surprise what's going to happen. This is already proven. This is not something that might happen. In 3 months, 9 months, a year, 2 years, you will hear people talking about this. This is not maybe. It is already occurring. There's 700,000 people around the world, and it is just entering North America. So put this in perspective. You have a hundreds of $1 million company, well-financed, with the most cutting-edge products in the biggest industries in the world, coming into a high-demand market, United States, Canada, all of North America, and there is less than 10,000 people total combined in North America that even know about this right now. That's the opportunity in front of you. It is the Wild West of technology, but with an entire infrastructure of support and finances and technology behind you. So it's up to you. Start now. Get going.